news coming out of OKC that even though they re-signed Carmelo Anthony, or they didn't re-sign, he picked up his player option for I think like $28 million. Now they're thinking about trading him to see what they could get for it. It is a pretty high contract, so what they'll probably do is stretch it where they'll have to pay it over the next 3 years, but he'll become a free agent right now, and then he'll be able to decide where he wants to go. Right now, Lakers, Rockets, and the Heat are interested. I'm kind of like iffy because it kind of puts away the development of like a Kyle Kuzma or Brandon Ingram who play those positions that he'll come and cover up, because LeBron will want him to start and not come off the bench. But if he does come to Lakers, he'll have to accept that mid-level, which is like around $5 million. I think that's why the Lakers haven't signed a few guys, but they did today get their picks in and re-signing some guys. So Rajon Rondo is officially signed. Kentavious Caldwell is officially re-signed. It's kind of here and there miss. I know he basically got another year just because he has the same agent as LeBron James, and LeBron's been wanting to play with a guy like that. But we'll see how this goes. He was kind of underwhelming last year. And then they also got their second round pick, Isaac Bonga from Philadelphia 76ers, that they picked for them, because I guess July 6th, now it's official that they get him, because it was a trade that happened before the draft. But he's pretty interesting. They say he's almost like the German, Kevin Durant. He has that potential just because of his length, and he could almost play point guard even though he's like 6'9". So he's definitely a development player. Hopefully he does get over here for Vegas Summer League that starts pretty soon, and if not, then hopefully staying in the G League instead of staying over there for 2 years like they were reporting. Grayson Allen's defense is what got him into his first scuffle of his NBA career very early. It was only his second game against Trae Young. They kind of had a little pushing match or running into each other, but I don't know. I'm assuming it was caused because earlier in the game they did both bump knees, and Trae Young took the worst of it, and it was just like a regular basketball play. But even throughout the whole entire game leading up until then, Grayson Allen was playing pretty good defense on him. And of course, Trae Young's been struggling. They call him the next Steph Curry, but he's barely reached double figures in points and just shooting horrible shots just like he did in Oklahoma and missing everything, of course. And I'm thinking he just took out his frustration on Grayson Allen just because Grayson Allen will do that to you. So luckily, and then I think earlier in the game, they called a foul on Grayson Allen because they thought he tripped when really he was just trying to make a play on the ball and the feet got tangled. So they're already trying to get him in trouble for that, or at least all the people online going at him because of that. It's pretty retarded too. But yes, it was an interesting thing. And of course, Donovan Mitchell loved it. The rookie sensation the Jazz had last year. He's on the bench and of course dabbed him up because he loves that he's on his team and he doesn't have to deal with that every single time they have to play against Grayson Allen. So the Ducks signed Andrej Sustr, so congrats being on the team. Hopefully this isn't a rebuild and they're just gearing up with a lot of good enough players to be able to play a long season, just like they didn't have enough for the injury-led season they had this last. And then USC got a 4-star power forward in Max Agbonkpolo. I don't know if I'm saying that name right, buddy, but congrats, welcome to the team. Another 4-star guy. So according to, that also I was figuring out the last time I said they were number one. They are number one according to 247sports.com, which is a pretty reputable site for sports recruiting, but they're not as big as the ESPN or anything else that everybody else goes by. So they're probably second up there, but or even Rivals too has their own recruiting, the determination of who is high and who isn't. But it's good to see they're getting some love, at least in one area. They are getting good enough players, but let's see what they can do. Hopefully be good enough to get back into the tournament and make some noise. Hopefully they don't put too much pressure on them as they did, making them the number 8 team this last year. But thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Drink plenty of water and have a great rest of your day.